Hello, seventh grade. I hope you guys are doing well. I'll miss you guys. Hope to see you soon. Um, we had some really cool projects lined up. We were kind of finishing up the foundations unit before we kind of were split up, and we were going to get into kind of some more stylistic and expressive projects, which I'm going to continue. I was going to do kind of more of a landscape setting. Kind of we did portrait, then still life and landscape. We're going to hold off on that for now to kind of ease you into kind of utilizing your knowledge of shapes and forms to create something more abstract. We did a shape garden project traditionally. It was kind of like to trick you into doing abstraction. We're just going to let you know up front that's what we're going to kind of do. But the method and the style of abstraction is up to you. So I figured what would be a good thing to do since spring just begun and it kind of works and has been the subject of art as well would be birds. Two artists who, maybe my favorite artist besides Romare Bearden is Franz Marc. He didn't necessarily do birds. He did a lot of abstract animals, a lot of deers and horses. He was part of that Blue Rider group. I'm going to list Franz Marc and a few others. Here's one of my favorites, Deer in the Woods, Part 2, I think it's called. Yeah, Deer in the Woods 2 from 1914. Very colorful. He was ahead of his time. Great artist who unfortunately passed away in his early 30s, a German artist. He didn't really do birds, but his method of abstraction was very influential. An artist who did do birds, abstract, who's kind of popular, a pop culture artist, was Charley Harper. And what he did was really, he simplified things into basic shapes. Not really much as cubism. There wasn't a lot of shading or value. But we're going to leave Charley Harper's name up on the Google Classroom as well. Really cool stuff. I did a couple examples. Again, abstraction is very open. So here's like a Bluebird playing piano influenced by a piece by Todd Malone. So as you see, it's obviously a bird. There's some basic shapes there. This is inspired by one of Todd's collages. And, usually a bird won't be playing piano, but you see it and right away you know that it's a bird, has wings, has a beak. And you can tell these are trees, even though they're circular. And that's what you can do with the abstraction, is kind of tell your own narrative, create your own world or landscape. This one's abstract as well. The robin in this painting I did is more realistic, but the background is purposely very kind of kinetic. That's not what the sky or the background would look like. So there's different ways to do abstraction. Things that are cartoony or manga, I mean, that technically is a stylistic abstraction as well. So I'd like you to do for this, materials don't matter. Size obviously doesn't matter. The type of bird doesn't matter. It could be an eagle, a robin, a seagull, a cardinal. But I'd like you to do an abstract interpretation of a bird or birds. And let me see it. And again, you can contact me through the Google Classroom. Yeah, that's our next project. And you can also just kind of continue working on the projects we had in progress. Don't stress about the grades too much, but maybe you can send me some of the images or links or even sketches through the district email and Google Classroom. All right, guys, thank you.